Good afternoon, Alive Church Lincoln. Jemma speaking.
My parents were Christians. We went to a really nice church in Croydon. It was very similar to Alive. The style was very charismatic. It was really good foundations. When I was 8, I decided to give my life to God. I'd experienced God, I'd experienced Jesus, and I knew that's the way I wanted to live. We moved to Lincolnshire when I was about 11, and we moved in with my cousins and extended family while we looked for our own place. We were there for a few years, and while we were there they had a church which they started up. We had quite a few families that moved in while they also looked for houses, and there's about 20 of us, I think, at one point living under one roof. Gradually, over about probably 3 years, it started to get a bit kind of stricter in its beliefs. They started kind of having a lot more meetings. There were main meetings on Sundays, meetings Monday, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. We got one night off a week, I think. We weren't allowed to watch telly, no magazines, no radio. Strange beliefs started coming in which you're not quite sure where they're from, but they kind of just become a part of life. You couldn't say certain words, for example, so it got quite strict. It kind of led on the premise of fear. It was more, if you do stuff right, then God will love you, rather than God loves you, He'll help you to do stuff right. My parents decided, look, this is not what we believe in a God of love. So one day I came home from school, I was probably about 14, and my dad just said, look, we've got to go. I'm sorry, we've just got to go. We don't believe in this stuff anymore. And we had to say these really hurried goodbyes, and it was very awkward. As a 14-year-old, I found this very difficult. I'd say I went through a time of grieving, a time of mourning, when I really struggled, and I went through this process of really hurting. After about 6 months of leaving the church, we decided to view a few more churches in the area, kind of get back into church life, because we still loved God. And we found Mablethorpe Christian Fellowship, which was absolutely brilliant. We were there, that really helped with the process, kind of got a lot of healing from that. And I also met my now husband Dave there, who is a legend, and he really helped as well, really understanding, really great guy. I moved to uni, came to Alive, which is brilliant. Since then I've really kind of grown even stronger in my faith, I suppose. The main thing that I've taken from this is a great verse in Galatians, which basically says that you're not under the law anymore. It's about a relationship, and I think that's what I absolutely love about Christianity. It's not about kind of what we can do, it's about what He did, and that's really kind of what I base my life on.